Dads in video games. Some are fat, most are buff, and some are murderers, full stop. But how hot are they? I don't know. My wife would do a much better job at this than I would, but it's just me today. So there are the tiers back there. We're going to start at the bottom. Follow me! Alright, let's start with Octodad. Height and weight unknown, age unknown. He is an octopus. He can only live up to 5 years, so who knows. He's married to his wife of 10 years, so there goes that. He's a loving family man, I suppose, even though it's full of lies. But the guy is he's an octopus, and I don't like, because gross. Just gross. They're gross. UGLY for sure. You suck my cock! Alright, it's Michael DeSanta from GTA 5. 6'2", weight, chubby, one of the principal characters, has a fairy tale bio, including buying his wife breast implants to jumpstart her prostituting career. But despite many character flaws, Michael is a family man, but I mean, this guy is a career criminal, like he kills many people. That's rough. Plus, the guy's he's just unpleasant. I'm putting this guy in UGLY. Ethan Mars, did you guys play Heavy Rain? Age 35, brown hair, blue eyes. I got some details on this one. One of the main characters in the Heavy Rain franchise, loving father to 2 children, infamously loses track of his son. One of his sons in a mall chases him down desperately in slow motion.
Jason!
Jason?
Jason!
Jason?
Jason!
Jason, where are you? So the kid dies and he gets real sad. Unfortunately, a little too sad. Guy just can't get over it. Hey, you want to know the second worst ending you can get in the game? Not the worst ending. You're alone in a hotel room surrounded by your dead kid's origami, and then you shoot yourself in the head. That's not hot. Gag me. While not technically a father, Link's uncle is close to a father figure, and it's really all Link's got in Link to the Past. It's his uncle this time, known in his Link to the Past as Link's uncle. You remember what this guy looks like. You find him 1 minute into the game, and then what, he's dead already? He teaches you how to spin in a circle, but honestly, why is he dying? There's no enemies in the room. Did he get hurt from the fall into the water? The mustache is real, but the haircut ain't. Bravery is definitely sexy, but dying 15 feet into the first dungeon is a pretty big boner kill. I'm putting him in Gag Me. The most famous dad on our list, height, weight, age unknown, is a Koopa. You know this guy, he likes to kidnap Princess Peach repeatedly. Things did get weird in Sunshine for a minute. I know he's got 7 kids, at least 8 with Bowser Jr., so a lot of kids without mothers. I don't know if Bowser's the best example for his children, but I guess he's doing the best he can as a dragon creature. I'm just going to put Bowser in World's Okayest Dad. Here's another honorable mention for you guys. Lee Everett, he's the main character from Walking Dead Season 1. He's not technically a dad, but putting aside his murdering his wife's secret lover, Liam seems like a pretty caring and empathetic dad character as he plays the role of adopted father to Clementine. His story arc concludes when Clementine just has enough of that unkempt beard and shoots him right in the face. It's a dark game, man. Let's put Lee in World's Okayest Dad. The Great Deku Tree, or Deku Tree, I think it's Deku Tree, and yeah, this is a tree, it's not really a dad, but Link doesn't have a lot going on for him, and I feel bad for him. He's a big video game character. Height and weight, big and tall. Age is ancient, the fatherly guardian of the Kokiri. He dispenses infinite wisdom, but he does lose some points because he's tree. Check out that mustache, and I know my guy got tree trunks for quads. You then go inside him and kill a bug, and he dies. Very, very sad. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Let's put this tree in World's Okayest Dad.
You must recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man.
But
Look
where
at this
is
guy,
Dr.
Dr. Light from Mega Man, the surrogate father to Mega Man, because he's a robot boy of some sort. He's got a PhD in electronic engineering at the Robot Institute of Technology. Heyo, spends his career making service robots while his arch nemesis builds mean robots. Dr. Wily over there kind of has a Steve Wozniak thing going on, which I guess makes Dr. Willie Bill Gates. That beard is legit, but the tie does give me some Neil deGrasse Tyson vibes. Plus, he passively forces his child to wage war against an army of murder bots. Let's put Dr. Light in a light snack. Next up, James McCloud, the father to Fox McCloud. Height and weight unknown, age is dead. The founder of the Star Fox fleet and father of Fox McCloud. We already said that again. There's not a lot of info on this guy, and he doesn't seem to be a big part of Fox's life, other than a couple of catchphrases. After you kill Monkey Face in Star Fox 64, he appears in spirit to guide you out of exploding Monkey Face, which is kinda hot. Always has shades on, so he's definitely a cool guy. Let's just safely put McCloud in a light snack. Max Payne, remember this guy? 5'8", 180, I suppose, if we're going by his likeness in the film Mark Wahlberg. Wife and unborn daughter sadly killed. It's very sad, and you can tell the pain never leaves his face texture in any of the games. He's an ex-cop who joins the DEA to track down his killers and learns that he can dodge bullets in slow motion. That's neat. What about all those great side characters Max interacts with? You talking about his dead parents, or his dead colleagues, or his dead, everybody's dead that has ever met Max Payne. Let's get conservative and put Max in a light snack. Next we got Kratos. I didn't play God of War. He height and weight big, age is infinite or something. He's a god or a demigod or some such craziness. He's again a widowed father who is raising his only son Atreus to, murder people. Might have an anger problem, but the dude is jacked. And he's got one thick Spartan beard going on. Atreus is actually good AI in the game, I hear. So I guess he's a good dad. And a certified hunk. Oh my goodness, what he accidentally kills his whole family. Let's just go with a light snack. Our monkey friend, Cranky Kong. Height and weight unknown. Age is old. I mean, I got no ideas how old monkeys can get in the first place. Potential lifespan of 60 years. God damn. For chimpanzees. What kind of a monkey is donkey? Getting a little sidetracked here. Cranky Kong is the patriarch of the Kong family. He's got a big long beard. Before that was cool. He's got a Kevin O'Leary, but if the sideburns continued into a full beard. And a real full beard. Not some cheap yee ass beard like this one. Cranky taught DK how to tie a tie, but he also beats him with a cane. Did it hurt? Cranky is definitely a light snack. Harry Mason of Silent Hill fame. Average height and weight, I guess, based on that teeth pose. Who knows in these goofy video games? He's 32 years old. Harry is the widowed protagonist, like I said, from Silent Hill. He's the one who insists on investigating a senselessly spooky town full of demons. Looking for his only adopted daughter, Cheryl. Can you believe this? He saved Cheryl, and nothing ever bad happens to them again. He's an author, and check out that razor-sharp jawline. Sheesh, Harry is a definite certified hunk. Joel, here's a crowd favorite from modern gaming. The protagonist of the Last of Us franchise, I suppose. Single dad in his late 40s. He loses his only daughter to the outbreak and spends his entire story arc escorting and protecting his basically adopted daughter Ellie across the U.S. Know how to play the guitar. Got that nice rugged look thing going on. Unfortunately kills a lot of innocent people, but man, it's the apocalypse. What are you gonna do? I'm putting Joel as a certified hunk. Alright, next up, Chuck Green from Dead Rising 2, the widowed husband and father, wow, what an interesting story, to his daughter Katie. And not just in the motocross, he's a national champion twice over. Zombies do eat his beautiful wife and infect their daughter, forcing Chuck to frantically gather Zombrex drugs to keep her from turning. Later sequels turned him into a bit of a Chad Kroger look, but in Dead Rising 2 he's got a cool hair Brad Pitt thing going on, and he's a super athlete badass guy who fights zombie hordes all for his daughter. I'm putting this guy way up here in Wreck Me Zaddy. Look at this guy, Mike Haggar from Final Fight. 6'7", 266, unknown age. He was once a wrestler and is now the mayor of Metro City. Stay with me, I know that can never happen. His daughter was kidnapped by a gang at the start of the game, and he responds by beating the hoo-ha out of the entire game with a big old pipe, along with his daughter's boyfriend. A real feel-good story, you know. Check out this Tom Selleck mustache. Dude is built like a Mack truck. I mean, Wreck Me Zaddy, yeah? Oh my goodness, guys, we did it. All the hot gaming dads I could round up into a nice and organized tier list for you. If I missed some obvious ones, please let me know about it. And if you think I did a bad job about organizing how hot they are, then I guess send me an email. Let's having a rousing discussion about it. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. Subscribe. Subscribe.